Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Progressive Capitals on the US West map. We're playing as the pink player because this is someone else's settings. Now it's actually very similar to the settings we normally play. You can see auto setup, 6-second turn timer, progressive cards, balance, both sides, no rank restrictions, alliances, and portals are off, fog and blizzards are on. So pretty much the meta settings you guys know and love. But we're playing a map we haven't played in a while, and the green player is the host of this lobby. Somebody in my stream recently said, or maybe in the YouTube comments, said that the Sunday videos should be called Sunday Smackdown instead of the uninspired name I've had for them previously. And so I like that. I think we'll call it Sunday Smackdown. Now we've got a good spot here on this 4 for our pink capital in Nevada. And Tonopah got a little bit of material down here below. Maybe we got to play for Arizona if nobody's capped down there. Otherwise, I'll just play for Nevada. We got the 3 up here that I can come off of. I don't see green or blues capitals. I think this 4 is kind of the no-brainer on this map. Gives me a play for Utah, gives me the Nevada play, potentially an Arizona play. Got material in New Mexico, not much in Colorado. Nothing in Colorado, nothing in Wyoming, nothing in Idaho, nothing in Washington. Decent amount in Montana, but I don't want to get involved over there. It's awkward pathing across the mountains. As the white player opts to cap in Utah directly next to us, which is maybe a little bit questionable, but whatever. I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's a good central cap, not a bad spot to play. It is, you can get around it to get to the right side of the board, but I just don't want to be generally involved over there at all. So it looks like green is playing out of Washington. Hopefully, or I don't know, it's fortified to the left here over in Portland. So we'll see what happens with that. But this is the US West map. It's one of the USA Advanced Map Pack maps. And again, we're playing as the pink player out of the 4th position. So not what you guys are normally used to. Is he going to come up and hit my 3 here? Oh. He may have just slammed blue's capital. We saw that blue 4. He lost 5 on that roll. Insta-botted as well. I'm going to go investigate. Normally I wouldn't do this. So let's hit into here. Got green right next to us. He did not. Actually, that's where his green's capped. Blue took red's cap. I think that's what happened. The blue player seemingly took the red player's capital because red just hit. Started with 5. No, what did he roll? That looked like he slammed. Oh, no, he had this cap and then he continued trying to attack. So he hit somebody's capital, but maybe not who we expect. This is not a great cap. Do I think green aggresses us over here? Maybe. I'd like to have even defense on both sides, though, just in case. Not a great cap spot, but it's a double cap. All right, black is behind us anyway, so he won't be able to take New Mexico here. Oh, unless he laps all the way around. Well, he still can't take it. If he rolls this out, his cap is completely undefended. What is going on with our opponents in this game? Unless he had a large stack there. Starts with 5. Do we think he would have added 7 stack down here? I'm not sure. I could add some troops here. I don't even think he took this whole bonus over there. Some very bizarre plays coming in from our opponents. Oh, black didn't have a cap. Black started with, you see, it started with 5. So red must have rolled black's capital. And black came up here to try to retake. That's weird, but all right. Green didn't have Washington yet, so I guess blue didn't get rolled. No, blue did not get rolled. I'm not sure that black took all of Colorado there. Blue comes out of the woodwork below us. So is blue the one cap down here? I'm so confused by our opponents right now. And red is botted. Does this hit my 2? Roll down towards... It seems like it rolled down towards green. It's going to hit my 1 here. I don't think there's any point in trying to take Nevada yet. Oh, 8 here, 2 here. Blue has a 6 over here. Okay. That's fine, I suppose. Black is capless, though, right? So I think blue must have taken Arizona, then. Black botted? He is. This should break white, then. Nope, it rolls into me on the 2. Okay. This 6 is a little bit annoying. I don't know why blue contributed troops over here, then, if he was capped behind me. This is also a dreadful cap by... This is not a good cap by black. I don't know where red's original is. Did red start with 3? He did. So red lost wherever his original cap is. It looks like white must have taken it, because white's... No, white's got the +4. I'm super confused by what's going on. We got double bots. Green's still here. He was the host of the lobby. Black has quit after getting hit some amount. Green has 7. All right, so I think green has taken the original red capital. White comes back to cap. I'm going to try to take Wyoming, I guess, for the +4, seeing as blue doesn't seem to have any intention on moving this 6 out of here. Green instantly hits white, though, unless he's capped in here. Hits to the right. Green is picking a fight here. He knows where I'm capped, but I'm not super worried about it. He's capped in California, and the Fresno territory comes down this way. It's going to double back up into me here. Probably just a visualization play of the board, but you kind of picked a fight with a bunch of people. I think this will travel down. Maybe not yet. Presumably takes New Mexico with this. Yeah. I'm going to take Wyoming. And then hopefully Montana. Double +4 up there wouldn't be bad. Obviously need to defend everything. Red's only getting 3. So green, I'm just... My read of my opponents, white chose a cap in the middle of the board. So already a good sign that they're a decent player. Blue's playing down below us. Both blue and green very aggressive, but in their own ways. Blue's very bonus aggressive, whereas green is very... no, that's not going to get... It's not going to get Wyoming yet, is it? I'll try the roll, but I'm not optimistic. Yeah, 5-5. Bummer. At the end of the day, I need to keep myself defended. Do we think blue is capped on Lake Havasu? I do if that 4 doesn't roll off, I definitely do. Can't imagine white is thrilled with green on that last turn. Herbie Hank and Crash Gibbles. Crazy opponents so far. Interesting that white would path this in a way that brings him back into Idaho, because I almost feel like that's just going to provoke green into hitting you again, but what do I know? Blue's going to get a lot of troops. We almost got to hope. Yeah, green still hasn't taken a single bonus. And blue has taken at least 2. So I'm fine with blue playing aggressively as long as it isn't into me. I don't know that he took... He might have taken a 3rd bonus on that turn. I opted to try to play good neighbor, but I'm not sure that's going to work out for me. Green just takes once. Blue's getting 14. He may take Colorado here on this next turn as well. I don't think he has it just yet. I think that was likely the take of it right there. He may have also broken white, or he's getting active up top left. Right, the fact that we don't see anything off of that, yeah, he's getting a really active top left. Just hitting whatever he can, it seems. I don't know if I'd do that knowing that white is right here. Like, what defense do you have over all of this? This 2 probably doesn't leave either. I'm not sure he's defending much. So yeah, I got 2 super aggressive players. We played opportunistically to take the red cap. I'm perfectly fine with that. White actually doesn't get broken here. So we get a Joker. Black stacks up here. We knew red was playing up here. That attacks off. Blue actually card skipped at one point. First turn, maybe? We saw that fortify happen. We know the last 2 turns he's attacked, so I don't really know when that happened. White gets 9 now. Black obviously capless, red capless. White does not want blue operating up here. I don't blame him. I wouldn't want blue operating up there either. Now, the interesting thing about blue's position is he only has one way out of this bottom area, and it is through Grand Junction, Vernal, Evanston along this path line, because the other 3 spots for exit points for him are capitals. So Black's original cap, not good, but it does at least hold a pathing line on the right-hand side. Blue getting 15 now, so he still hasn't taken Colorado, right? Because he's getting 8 from the from this. I wouldn't be surprised if he hits Idaho again, or even aggresses Green, who has still not managed to hold a bonus. Probably breaks me. Yep, and he's going to break White on this one, I think, as well. Yep. Interestingly, though, he is not being particularly careful about holding his bonuses. He's breaking everybody, but this kind of behavior where you're breaking everybody is just going to put a target on your back eventually. Now, unfortunately for me, I don't have the generation yet to retaliate, but if blue is hitting everybody and they just keep removing him, certainly not the end of the world. I'm a little worried about... What's his face over here? $15 on his cap. People aren't thrilled with you, Blue. So my hope here is that this distracted Blue enough down below to get him to leave White alone for a turn up top, so White takes all of this out up here. But we just broke all of Blue's generation. He's only going to get probably 6 troops on this next turn unless White or Green attack a little bit harder. And it looks like White's at least going to hit him a little bit. So you hope Green or Red hits... Well, Red's not going to hit the rest. You hope Green hits the rest. He loses a troop there. Two hopefully comes back to cap here. But White knows that I went along this path on the bottom, right? So you hope Green hits the rest of Blue up here, and then Blue's only exit point is from his stuff down here, and then we can just card block him. Would be pretty useful. And for some reason, he didn't take Colorado. I don't really understand that. You know, you're breaking. You're not really defending. Like, his cap's only got 15 troops on it. He'll probably only get 6. He actually only gets 5, so we whittled him down enough. Wow, and he doesn't even try to retake down here. He plays up top, so he's gonna... This doesn't even get everything down here. He doesn't retake any of his bonuses unless he plays off the 15. That is bizarre behavior. That is very, very confusing behavior by this player. I don't think he has much aim in his game. Now, his skip actually helped him, weirdly. Red fails that roll. This might be the rest of Red up here. I think I try to just, keep this defended with my trade in and then take... I don't really want Tucson. Here's the question. I guess Tucson can still hit in there, but I think Cheyenne is going to be the better... pass up the Tucson +2 to get Cheyenne, because that's my cap, right? Yeah. So I'm going to go like 3 here, and then I'm just going to... Maybe I have the red elim. That's kind of my thinking here, is like, if Green has knocked all of Red off to the left-hand side over there... I don't have it, but nice. Double bonus. So white and I are playing nice with each other. Oh, all right. So I think red is gonna. I hit enough of red there where I think whoever goes for red in Oregon is gonna get it. I love it if that doesn't hit me. That's nice. Black has Oregon a +4. Black has Oregon. So red must be in California then, or up in Washington. He might think he has the black elim. He does not. We know he does not. He may snag red here, though, first. If red's down here in California. We have pretty good vision on the rest of the black elim, though, as long as blue doesn't take it. I don't know how aware blue is going to be that he could potentially have that elimination. White does get red. White won't be able to get black, though. He'd have to hit through our caps. He won't be able to get that. Well played. I don't love that this gives... It does give blue a better set. It gives blue the 20 trade. How much comes back? He spent a lot on that. 9 comes back. That was a 38 cap initially. Green's still getting 7. So we've got black on a 2 here. Blue could make a big play here. I have a set with the Joker, which is good. And blue's quite weak. I mean, obviously the trade-in's going to happen. And if he kills black, he's going to get even a better play off of that. I'm intrigued by green hitting white in Idaho, though. And that fortify went left. There must be a cap in Idaho and then one down below here. Puts 19 here. He wasn't expecting me here. He was aware that the blue... So this is interesting, actually. What? He just fed himself. Why did he do that? I'm totally okay with it, for what it's worth. He put 19 there, so he didn't put all of his troops down here. He's got troops elsewhere. But if I eliminate him and black, I trade in. So I'm just going to set now with the Joker. That was a crazy crash out. It's like he was harassing everybody and then decided, okay, I'm going to be a silly guy. 8 gets this. Again, I have to eliminate both of them to trade in after my own set. But I still think it's worth it. We get 17, which is a really good generation. We trade. I think 20 should be enough there. I'd like to finish on the cap down here. And then this, just in case I need to go hunt something. Now, black did quit immediately, so... Yeah, this is what I was worried about down here. I was like, all right, let's eliminate black first. It's only fair. And blue does still exist up here. So we found where green's caps are. I have to leave that there, though, unfortunately. The 10 fortifies to this one. Ten comes up. So I just go... on 4 cards, triple cap defense. 104 troops. Can't imagine white is thrilled with green breaking him. I have a trade-in. I'm holding so much board right now. White was very kind not to hit me. Interested to see what green does here. But blue is out. Black is out. What's funny is blue positioned himself. He wasn't expecting to see my capital. He positioned himself to eliminate black. I mean, he hit black immediately, right? And he put the 17 over here. You knew that's what he was going to hit. And instead, of doing that, his approach was to quit, which was weird. He might break white. He doesn't break white. The morality of this. Do I just... white has been such a good neighbor all game, but I want to win. And unfortunately, when you want to win, you take the win. I'm going to take the win. Green doesn't have a trade-in. Like, it's just it's simply a no-brainer to take the win here. I'm sorry to white. He should have broken me, though. At some point, you can't just play the entire game passively. You have to start playing aggressively at some point. And unfortunately, white was just trying to hold his borders the whole game. And that is just unfortunately not the way to win a game of Risk. So, green could pull off like a reverse card block here. As much as I'd like to honor white, there's no guarantee I can win the game in a 3-player game like this with the white player. I want him to play off the cap and roll me. Like, if he hits a cap, I should just win. That's the biggest hope here, is that he tries to roll a capital. And the 20 cap is nice bait, right? Yeah, there you go. No trade on 3, but I'm honestly not particularly concerned. Yeah, he comes off, so he gives me at least 1 capital for free. And I respect it, you know, break all the bonuses, etc. That's not a bad play. But that's the only cap he's going to get, and now he's burned those 55 troops at the cost of 20, essentially, because they're all split up. 6 should be able to get to Montana if he's paying attention. Oh, don't come off both. Oh, he comes off both caps. Alright, I can cap run then. 18 gets this one. 46 gets whatever he puts troops back on. Good game. Alright. Not a bad victory. I won't world on this guy. There's really no point in being rude like that. Good game. Well played. And a big ol' thumbs up to you, sir. Green played an okay game. I mean, blue just too aggressive. Green, I don't think he should have picked the fight that he did with white, but to be honest, it ended up winning him the game. Or not winning him the game, but placing him second because white was too nice. I do like this map. I think it's pretty fun. Interesting design on the right-hand side. I didn't think white... Yeah, I knew white was better than, like, beginner. Intermediate makes sense. Green being expert makes sense. The rest of the field being beginners. I mean, double bots and Herbie Hank more like... I was going to try to come up with some sort of sack... hacky sack Hank? Sack in the cap Hank? I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back with more Risk tomorrow. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.